So I made that video yesterday that got a lot of attention. Generally, the reception was pretty good. If you feel personally offended or whatever by that video, then all I can say to you is suck, man. But the thing is, I wasn't trying to single out anyone in particular. I totally was, man. One of the comments that I really liked was someone said that this is funny because it's accurate. Now, isn't that the best type of comedy? The ones that you relate to, the ones that are true. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone who likes pack openings and box openings. Insane best box opening ever! Oh baby! Yeah! Opening! Insane! If you enjoy seeing what other people in a faraway land pulled from their pack of cardboard, more power to you, that's cool. And if you like 6 card combos that are one-offs, that are inconsistent, that are FTKs, that take about 40 minutes to pull off, that no reasonable person would take to an event, that cannot ever do anything competitive in an 11-round event. Insane Tragodia Dice Food Dandelion FTK Hand Loop Combo! As long as your opponent doesn't have a field or a maxi or a veil or a ghost dog or any sort of response or hand or card or anything at all. More power to you, man. If that's what you're into, by all means follow those channels. This is just my opinion, okay? You don't need to agree with it. Yu-Gi-Oh community in general has always had a lot of problems, but I feel like Yugitubing specifically. Dice Food! Next level meta! Pop 2 cards! What are my reasons? Well, number one, ask yourself, what is this game? What is Yu-Gi-Oh? I think we can all agree it's a card game where it's designed around competitive dueling against another person. So if this game and its entirety is based off of dueling and competitive play and strategy, mind games, deck building, technical play, intelligent kind of 1v1 sort of things, Cliffort mirror match. If this is what this game is about, my biggest question is therefore, how come the most popular thing on YouTube is people opening packs and structure decks? Bless my pools, Marcos, bless my pools. Here in the UK, I can probably name like one big name Yugituber that does competitive Yu-Gi-Oh very like seriously. What about America though? Why don't you guys have like big name channels that discuss meta, that talk about competitive play, talk about the technical aspects of the game, theory, deck building? Where's all that stuff? I'm not saying there isn't, of course there is. Cordero, Card Guys, House of Champions. Why don't you just ask them on a date, Nadir? But I feel like a lot of what the YouTube community is more based off of is clickbait garbage, number one, pack openings and structure deck openings. Insane best box opening ever! Come on, for fuck's sake, like, do something else. Why can't you guys talk about the meta? Help people get good. Get good, faggot. Talk about stuff. The crux of the matter is, this is a competitive game. This is a strategy game. So my biggest concern is, how come there isn't so many Yugitubers that are like talking about the competitive aspect? Dice Foon, baby. But for every one Yugitube channel out there that's trying to be competitive and talk about the game and get really in depth, there's like 10 more talking about sick card FTK combos, structure deck openings, booster pack openings, talking about what their favorite anime card is. No, seriously, my favorite card is Diabound from the anime. Not that I'm saying my channel's any better, but you know that gold star that you have, like, that the teachers used to give you in school and it would say, there was an attempt. At least I'm that gold star, you know, I'm trying. What about all the other people, you know? What's with all this clickbait rubbish? There's not enough competitive aspects going on. Don't you guys think that this is a competitive game? Don't you guys agree that a competitive game should have, therefore, more competitive discussions? I want real theory and discussion and talks about how to get better at this game, how to build your deck, what to put in your side deck, what cards to consider this format, what you should watch out for when people side against you. Where's all this kind of discussion? Dice Foon, baby. I'm trying. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing a very good job of it. 2 years ago when I started playing this game round about the Dragon Ruler format, Evil Swarm format, I made a YouTube because I felt like there was something missing. Why did I feel like there was something missing? I feel like the thing that was missing most was the fact that there was not enough competitive discussion or meta-oriented channels. I felt that perhaps I could step in and try fill that void. That's what she said. Don't get me wrong, we've all fell into the trap of trying to do that whole clickbaity garbage and stuff like that. But there's a lot of channels out there whose entire demeanor is based around off of 6 card FTK combos, box openings. Don't get me wrong, if you like that stuff, that's cool. Oh baby! My problem isn't the fact that there are channels dedicated to only opening boxes and product and this kind of stuff. My problem is that how come that it's so skewed in the favor of people opening packs and boxes and doing all this kind of entertainment stuff rather than actual competitive play? The way I see it, if this is a competitive game, shouldn't most content on the internet about Yu-Gi-Oh be about the competitiveness? Coming soon, my Yosenju deck profile bitches. Imagine going on YouTube and searching for football, and yet 90% of the videos you found was cheerleaders. You know what YCSs need? Cheerleaders. When you look up football on the internet, most of it is the competitive highlights. You don't go on YouTube and type in Liverpool FC football highlights and you get like videos of the cheerleaders, do you? No, you don't. You get Liverpool's last goals. You get the latest news. You don't get videos of like shirt signings and stuff like that. Please sign me, Hoban. 90% of what you get is the competitive analytical aspect. You don't get like all the kind of entertaining stuff. So why is it most of our content is the cheerleaders and the mascots? Don't you guys want to get better at this game? Don't you guys want to be competitive? Don't you guys want to like get out there, improve your game, become a good Yu-Gi-Oh player, learn to play better, learn how to deck build? And that's where I feel like the Yugitube community comes in and should play a role in helping you guys attain that goal, at least to the best of our ability. I'm not even that great of a player, but I know which directions and suggestions to point people in for them to arrive at their own conclusion themselves, because in the end it's a journey that you go on yourself. I can only suggest to you what the best courses of action is. Ritual Beasts are gonna win nationals, but the point is of a Yugitube is, for me, I'm trying to just help you guys go in that right direction, give you a positive influence, encouragement, and hopefully you'll take the initiative upon yourself to become a good player. And along the way, if I can give you factual, hard evidence and advice that you can take upon yourself and as a result you improve your game through, turn 1 Ophion! I can only be like absolutely ecstatic if I do that for even just one person. So this brings me to the end of my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you took away the serious aspect of what I think the problems with Yugitubing today are. Comment, like, subscribe, guys.
Come, face me, give in to your pride.